Kim Jong Un has demanded more strategic military muscle after personally overseeing North Korea's third hypersonic missile test on Tuesday. The dictator's comments came despite international sanctions over its nuclear weapons program, and after South Korea's military warned the tests were showing clear signs of progress. Pictures in state media showed Kim using binoculars to observe the second missile launch by the nuclear-armed nation in less than a week. Hypersonic missiles are listed among the top priority tasks for strategic weapons development in North Korea's 5-year plan. After the launch, Kim said North Korea must further accelerate the efforts to steadily build up the country's strategic military muscle both in quality and quantity and further modernize the army, according to KCNA. It was the third reported North Korean test of a hypersonic gliding missile. The first, which took place 4 months ago, was followed by one last week. North Korea's state news agency KCNA said the most recent test demonstrated the superior maneuverability of the hypersonic glide vehicle. It also claimed it accurately hit a target some 620 miles away. South Korea's military, which had cast doubt on Pyongyang's initial claims, said the missile launched on Tuesday had reached hypersonic speeds and showed clear signs of progress from last week's test. The missile flew 435 miles at an altitude of about 37 miles at Mach 10 speed, Seoul's Joint Chiefs of Staff said. Hypersonic missiles travel at speeds of at least Mach 5 times the speed of sound, and can maneuver mid-flight, making them harder to track and intercept. Hypersonic missiles also fly lower to the ground, meaning they can avoid radar detection for longer, thus getting closer to their intended target. Everything about this test is a reminder that North Korea is all in on a new military modernization campaign, Ankit Panda of the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace said on Twitter Wednesday. Kim's working his way down his 8th Party Congress wish list and is once again personally guiding tests, Panda said, referring to a recent meeting of high-level North Korean officials. Russia, the United States and China have all reported successfully testing hypersonic glide missiles. Russia is generally seen as the world leader in the technology. Leif-Erik Easley, a professor at UO University in Seoul, said the weapon was not ready for deployment. Nonetheless, Pyongyang's ability to threaten its neighbors continues to grow, he said. The fact that Kim attended the missile test indicates that North Korea is satisfied with the level of progress, said Lim Oil-chul, a professor of North Korean studies at Kyunam University in Seoul. Since the test was the final verification, additional tests of hypersonic missiles, at least, are not expected for a while, Lim said. In the decades since leader Kim Jong Un took power, North Korea has seen rapid progress in its military technology at the cost of international sanctions. Tuesday's missile landed outside Japan's exclusive economic zone. While there were no immediate reports of damage, Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida called the launch extremely regrettable. U.S. Forces Korea said the test highlights the destabilizing impact of the DPRK's illicit weapons program, using the acronym of North Korea's official name. The tests come as North Korea has refused to respond to U.S. appeals for talks. At a key meeting last month of North Korea's ruling party, Kim vowed to continue building up the country's defense capabilities, without mentioning the United States. Dialogue between Washington and Pyongyang remains stalled, and the country is under multiple sets of international sanctions over its nuclear and ballistic missile programs. The impoverished nation has also been under a rigid self-imposed coronavirus blockade that has hammered its economy.